Hello, welcome to Grandma Bee's Busy Life. I'm Brenda. Today is part 2 of my pantry tour. I'm going to show you all the stuff I have downstairs, what I keep, and how I store it. But first I want to show you a couple of things I forgot to show you from my upstairs pantry. Okay, I'm here in my kitchen, and I didn't show you that I have a stack of tea here because I don't have room in my tea drawer. And then I have 3 boxes of True Lemon drink mix. And then all of these drawers that are above the cabinets, I didn't show you what was in those. So I'm going to show you that today. In here is just containers that I put stuff in, like leftovers. Containers with lids. So these will be part of my non-food video next week, but I just wanted to show you what's in that drawer. Okay, in this drawer, Zip Fizz, drink mixes, teas and coffee, kind of a catch-all drawer. A couple of Kool-Aids in there, not many. All right, in this drawer, all the tea. So much tea. I drink quite a bit of tea. This is my favorite. Oh, there's a glare on it. There we go. That's my favorite one right now, currently. Water, drink mixes, but mostly tea. Next drawer. What do you guess? More tea. And then a few other non-food items. And in this next drawer is non-food items, and this last drawer is non-food items. So I'll go over those next time. Okay, so down here, this is in my hall closet. I keep coffee. So there's my last box of pumpkin spice coffee, and then some others at the bottom, a big box, coffee, and hot chocolate. All right, we're downstairs, and this is underneath my stairs, and it's dark in there, and there's no light, so I'm hoping the light from my phone will be enough. Let's start at the top here. Pasta, 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 lots of pasta. And I have a lot of pasta. Back in here is fruit flavoring for waters. And I have some cinnamon here. I don't know why. In fact, I'm going to move that. I'm going to put it over here with the rest of the spices. Sorry for the detour. Okay. I have more pancake mix, and then behind the pancake mix is just a few baking mixes. Looks like red velvet cake, brownies, frosting, things like that. I have 1 can of cheese blend powder. I've not tried it yet, but I'm hoping it's good because it would sure be nice to have cheese when I'm in a situation and could not buy any. I have canned corn, canned beans and bottled beans, canned potatoes, various soups. They used to be very organized with the mushroom, then the cream of chicken, then the chicken noodle, then the tomato. But yeah, now they're all mixed together. So quite a bit of those. These meal starters, there's 4 of them. They're garlic meal starters. I love these. 1 random thing of hand sanitizer. Why it's here, it doesn't belong here. It goes upstairs. And 1 random thing of mandarin oranges. It doesn't belong there either. Then 2 buckets of dishwasher tabs, and then 3 little bags of dishwasher tabs. They're not food, but they're in my food pantry. So, okay, next shelf down. This is these small cans are olives. And the rest is enchilada sauce and beans. I don't buy a lot of canned beans because I just pretty much cook them. But that is where they're all stored. And then my bags of pepper that I got for super cheap. Oatmeal. Just those 2 boxes. I bought them for Jaja and Ember, and they just need to come get them. Shortening. I like to keep, there's 2 shortenings. Yep, 2 shortenings. I like to keep shortening. I don't like to use it really, but in a pinch, I can cook with it. So it's more for, and it's also can be a fuel source for a candle or heat or light. So I've got oatmeal back there, and then 3 sweetened condensed milks, quite a few evaporated milk. There's quite a stack of them. A couple of various meat things, corned beef hash, Vienna sausages. I have more Vienna sausages in another place. 2 tunas. I don't know why I have 2 tunas here. Clearly I'm not as organized as I think. And then some chicken here. And 6 things of Spam back there. You can't see them all, but there are 6 of them. I keep all of my pre-cooked rice here. I have these 2 minute rices, and then these are all Knorrs. Most of them are Knorrs rices. We don't like these very much, but they do work in a pinch. Okay, let me back out a little bit here. Down here I've got several jars of applesauce. These are apples, which I dehydrated some of these and they turned out so good. And then more jars of apples. Clearly I got a great deal on hot sauce. They were 50 cents a jar. You better believe I stocked up. 3 bottles of oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, I'm not sure what, a variety. Some olive oils, vinegars. I have cheap apple cider vinegar and organic with the mother apple cider vinegar. White vinegar, lots of pickles. I have store-bought pickles and pickles that I've canned, cauliflower I've pickled, great big jars of pickles, all kinds of pickles. I'm funny because I think vinegar is a great cleaner, and these pickles could serve 2 purposes. We can eat the pickles and clean with the vinegar if there was a zombie apocalypse. I don't think there's going to be a zombie apocalypse, but just saying, in a bad situation, it could serve 2 purposes. These are all honey, and these boxes have the little honey bears in them, and then I have this jug of honey also. So that's under my stairs. Let me give you a view from back here. It's not very big. Okay, next to that I have a stack of my homemade jam. I know I probably shouldn't store them stacked. I need to get that figured out. All right, next to that in the corner, I have a box of ranch dressing, more pears, carrots, and beets that I've bottled, pineapple tidbits, just 2 cans. Looks like there's some crackers in the back there. Home canned peaches, soups, cherries, croutons and Parmesan crisps, and Lipton onion soup mix. Down here I have the back can is macaroni, the front can is onions. This is all chicken breast, and then jams, store-bought jams, all peanut butter back there. Looks like there are 5 large ones, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 small ones. Quite a bit. And then there's a box of Vienna sausages down there in my coffee cups. Again, not a food item, but they're in the pantry. Saltines, Chips Ahoy, boxes of crackers in the back. We go through a lot of crackers, so there are a lot here, but we do go through them pretty quickly. I only have a few boxes of Hamburger Helper. We don't like to use them, but they are nice in a pinch. It's a quick meal with good flavor, and they're fast, and it's something Grandpa Beard will cook for himself. I don't cook them, but he sometimes will cook them for himself when I'm traveling out of town. More cookies, of course, and tons of macaroni and cheese because the grandkids love it, and it's 2 rows deep. All right, up top, some remix that I got super cheap for $1 a box for because of Ibotta. cereal mixes, lots and lots and lots of cereal. Plus, there's 2 bags of cereal right here that I just haven't put up there yet. I have 4 cans of this great big cans of pumpkin, and I'm going to be doing something with those very soon. Maybe I'll do a video on them. These 2 boxes, these 2 boxes down here, this bottom one has 6 number 10 cans of potato flakes, and this top box has 4 number 10 cans of whole wheat and 2 number 10 cans of macaroni. Those will store for 25 years, so I'm really happy to have those. Then right next to that, I have this shelf. Up here are some bulk spices, apple butter, ramen, taco seasoning, mushrooms, tomato paste, chili, diced tomatoes, and tomato sauce, some spaghetti sauce, more spaghetti sauce down here. Both of these used to be full, but my kids have raided. And then I have some apple juice back there. Okay, over here is not ideal, but I do have some chips on this little rolling rack. And behind the rolling rack are buckets and buckets. And in these buckets are various things. I keep my bread flour, my all-purpose flour, sugar, but there's a couple of things in these that I want to show you. So in this bucket, I just keep the beans in their original bags and just put the date that I got them and keep them rotated so that the oldest are on top and use them this way. That way I can keep a full bucket, but not just have one kind of bean. Then when I go to open them, I'll grab 2 or 3 bags and take them upstairs. For example, I had the black beans upstairs, and I just would use all black beans till they're gone. Then I'll pick a different kind. I had pinto beans before. This time I'm doing black beans. Next time I might have 2 or 3 bags of navy beans and open them up upstairs. And I do the same thing. Okay, I had to move these around. These need to get put in a bucket right away. But I do the same thing with my salt and my baking soda and baking powder and cornstarch. They're all just in here in their containers so that I can keep them all in one bucket and not have to have an entire bucket full of just salt. Be sure to come back next week and see what I have in my stockpile that is not food. I have quite a bit of stuff. You know, if you've been around my channel very long, that I coupon. And so I do have quite a stockpile. It's not as big as most couponers, but it is plenty big for 2 of us. So come back next week and see what I have in my stockpile that's not food. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Have a great holiday weekend. We'll see you again soon.